तस्माद् असक्त सततम कार्यम कर्म समाचर असक्तो हि आचरण कर्म param apnoti purushah. Hello friends, this is the 19th slok of the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Tasmad asaktah satatam, which means therefore by constantly being unattached, karyam karma samachara, which means perform all actions like karma, or you can say duty. So perform all actions like duty. Asakto hyacharan karma, which means through the conduct of unattached karma, param apnoti purusha, which means the person attains the supreme. So Shri Krishna is again telling over here that you should perform all your actions in an unattached manner, and if you were to perform your actions in an unattached manner, then you will attain the supreme. So let us have a look at this idea through an example. So picture a situation where a drone is hovering over a building, and in the building there are a lot of people. Now the drone has a missile on it, and it is logged onto this home, and if you were to fire this missile on this home, it will destroy the whole building and it will kill all the people which are present inside it. Now this drone is being operated by a soldier, and the soldier is working for an army, and when he got recruited in the army, he had taken a pledge that he will follow the orders of his supremes. Now through the camera of the drone, the person who is operating this drone can see the people who are present inside this home, and he can see that all these people are actually walking here and there and performing their daily activities. Now suddenly what happens is that on the wireless set he gets an instruction that he has to fire the missile and destroy the building. And so in this situation, if the drone operator fires the missile and kills everybody who is present in that building, then basically he has not really performed an action through his own will. He has just followed the orders that were given to him, and so he just followed his pledge. The pledge was to follow the orders of the superiors, and so he just followed his pledge and fired the missile, and in the process he killed everybody who was present in the building. On the other hand, if he would have felt pity for the people who were present in this building and he would not have fired the missile, then in that situation he would have been acting not unattached but attached, basically, because he has taken the oath that he will follow the orders of his superiors, but he did not. So he basically did not follow his own oath, and so he will be responsible for that action. If he would have killed everybody, he would not have been held responsible for his actions, but because he did not decide to kill the people, that's why he was responsible for his actions. So this is how we introduce ourselves in the events that are going on in this universe. There are a lot of events that are going on in this universe constantly, and we as a limited individual lack the capability to really understand the true significance of these actions. These activities which are going on through the Supreme, and it's only the Supreme who really understands the significance of the whole situation completely. We as individual beings lack this capacity to really understand the whole significance of an action. And so when some activity happens and we put our own will on that activity, then we create problems. That is when we are not really acting in an unattached manner. We are acting in a very attached manner, because the whole activity is going on through the will of the Supreme. But since we do not surrender to that will and instead want the universe to behave in the way in which we think that it should be behaving, that is how we introduce ourselves in this divine yajna that is happening. And that is how basically we create problems for us, and that is why we suffer. So we have to understand that the only way for us to avoid this suffering and attain the supreme is to fulfill our dharma and fulfill it in a very unattached manner. So, for example, the missile that was fired, the dharma of the missile is to go to its target and then destroy all the things which are present over there and all the living beings also present over there. Now, if a missile does not do that, then we will call that missile a bad missile. So, this is something that we have to understand. Everybody in this universe, everything, every person, everything has its dharma. The missile had the dharma to destroy and kill its target. Similarly, people also have their dharma and they have to fulfill those dharma. Now, you have to understand that this does not mean that you have to become machines to fulfill your dharma, because human beings are more intelligent than machines. Their dharma is more complicated than the dharma of a machine. So, the drone operator, his dharma is basically to fly the drone in a skillful manner and basically follow the orders of the superiors. While the superiors, who are more intelligent than the drone operator, their dharma is to ensure that whenever such an operation is being carried out, the people who are innocent are harmed the least. So, with the rising intelligence and increased responsibilities, your dharma becomes more and more complicated, but the dharma still is there for everything and everyone. So, we have to fulfill this dharma without really bringing our own self will, our own self interest into it. That is how we take part in this divine yajna of the Supreme, and by doing that, we basically fulfill His will, and by fulfilling His will, we attain Him. So, that is the whole message that has been presented over here by Sri Krishna, that you should act in an unattached manner and you should be always unattached in this universe. Only through this unattached behavior will you be able to attain the Supreme. So, I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.